Gary Stevenson and Daniel Priestley just had a heated debate that's blowing up online. And I have to admit, I was really fascinated by this debate. And it's about the future of your money. Today, as a chartered accountant who's advised some of the UK's wealthiest, I'm breaking down their arguments to tell you exactly what's happening to the UK economy and crucially what it means for you. Let's jump straight into this critical debate. So, Gary Stevenson, former Citibank trader turned economist, argues passionately that rise in wealth inequality is destroying living standards for average people. On the other side, Daniel Priestley, a renowned entrepreneur and author, insists economic freedom and entrepreneurship, not higher taxes, are the solutions. So who's right? Stevenson's core argument is clear. Rising inequality driven by policies favouring the wealthy is squeezing middle class and working class families out of the economy. He emphasises the housing crisis as a key example. Young people can't afford homes, while older generations hoard property wealth. Stevenson believes aggressive taxation of the richest could rebalance this. So here's the pros and cons of Stevenson's argument. Now, Stevenson has a valid point. Wealth inequality is real, it's growing, it's hurting everyday people. However, there's a big problem. Aggressively taxing wealth can encourage the ultra rich to simply leave, taking their investments and jobs with them. And I get it, he says tax the assets at source. Stevenson's solution might provide short-term fairness, but it does risk long-term economic damage. Priestley, meanwhile, champions economic freedom. He argues high taxes and heavy regulation drive away entrepreneurs and investors, the very people needed to create jobs and prosperity. He highlights a concerning trend. The UK is losing millionaires at a record rate. Less economic freedom, Priestley says, equals less wealth for everyone. See, Priestley's focus on entrepreneurship and innovation is powerful. Encouraging business and investment absolutely drives economic growth and job creation. But his approach isn't without flaws. It risks ignoring the very real social issues like poverty and housing affordability, potentially deepening inequality. So what's my viewpoint on this? And what's the right path forward for the UK? Honestly, the best solution is balanced. We need to implement smart, progressive taxation on income and wealth. Fair but not punitive, to ensure everyone pays their fair share. We need to invest strategically in public services, education, healthcare, infrastructure to uplift everyone's standard of living. We need to streamline regulation to encourage, not discourage, innovation and entrepreneurship. But crucially, we need to tackle the housing crisis head on, building affordable homes and addressing speculative investment. By blending these strategies, we can create an economy that is dynamic, inclusive and genuinely fair.